Hi guys, welcome to me putting on my makeup again. I find that this is a great time where I'm kid free, where I can actually just sit and talk, and where I don't feel like I'm wasting much time, especially on days where I'm so busy like this. So quick update, our computer is still on the fritz with the mouse, so I still can't get my day in the life video up. My husband says he will work on it tonight, but I doubt that's going to happen because we are going to the fair up where we grew up. And we're probably going to be gone all day and all night, and we're going to get home. But he's off all day tomorrow, so I'm sure I'll be able to look at it tomorrow, and who knows, maybe I'll even be able to get it posted tomorrow. I'm going to, while I do my makeup, I'm going to record a couple videos to stash them up for the rest of veda, for the days that I'm running around like crazy. And this first one I'm going to do is I'm going to create a couple tags. And this first one is what, as a mom, we dislike about having babies. Now, I'm sitting here, I know that sounds horrible, because what can you dislike about having babies? I mean, I love babies. I even love the waking up in the middle of the night. You know, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind being spit on. I mean, that's what having a baby's all about, right? So I really don't mind that. However, there are a few things that I could totally do without. So we're going to say 5 things, and I'm going to tag all of you, and for you to tag everybody else you know. 5 things, what as a mom we dislike about having babies. So, my number 1, and I'm going to do this from like worst to least. The most disliked to the least disliked. So, what made me think of this video is I'm in here and I was doing my hair. And I was pulling clumps of hair out of my brush. No one ever tells you when you have a baby that you're going to lose all your hair. I have massive amounts of hair to begin with. And when I get pregnant, I get double the massive amounts. But then when it comes out after having a baby and your hormones level back out and you start losing all your hair, I mean, I can pull handfuls. When I shower, it is the most disgusting thing. My drain is completely covered. It's gross. My brush, I mean, I had to clear my brush for like 3 times. 3 times that it was just loaded with hair from me brushing this one time. My number 1, and not only that, is I'm constantly finding hair on me. I'm constantly picking hair off of me. So gross. My husband complains that it's all over the floor. Just from me walking around in my life. See, here's a hair right here. Ugh. So anyway, my number 1 dislike about having babies is how we lose our hair. How horrible. Ugh. My number 2 dislike about having babies is what is it about babies that makes people think that you have to talk to them? What is it? What is it about babies that strangers have to come up to you and start touching you and your babies? What is it? I don't go up to people and be like, oh, your baby's so cute, and grabbing their feet and their little hands and, you know, rubbing their head. I don't do that. I'll just smile when I see a cute baby, and if the baby's smiling at me, maybe I'll do a little wave, you know, because that's my mother and me, the mother in me. But what is it about people who think that it's okay to go up to a stranger and touch their baby? What is it? Strangers won't come up and start touching my face when I don't have a baby with me, but they'll come up and touch my baby. I dislike that about having babies, because babies are so cute, and I'm pretty partial. Mine are pretty adorable. But I don't know what it is about strangers having to touch babies. That should be like a law. Don't touch people's babies. Come on. Okay. So these other ones, those are like my 2 big ones, and that's the 2 things that I thought of when I thought, oh, I'm going to make this video. And then I had to sit there and think, Well, what else can I say? I can't just say my top 2. That would be like a 5-minute video. So I thought, well, there's a couple other things that have been happening to me quite often recently. How come I'm only thinking of 4? I had thought of 5. Well, I'll just move on and maybe I'll think of the 5th one. If not, we'll just have to make this a 4. One of the things that have been happening to me a lot recently, and I don't know if this is different because I am formula or breastfeeding, because I never really had this issue when I was formula feeding my other 2. But one of my not so favorite things is being pooped on. I don't mind the pee, you'll just change. But, I mean, my kid, you take a diaper off, he wants to poop. He wants to poop. My mother has been pooped on. She probably got it the worst out of anybody. She thought he was done pooping and laid him on the bed, her bed, while we were camping to change him, and sat right in front of him and lifted his leg up, and he pooped. Like, projected on her, all over her bed. She was covered in it. It was gross, and you're camping. But, I mean, almost every day I get pooped on. Even if it's just while I'm changing him, or him coming out of a diaper. Almost every day. So not one of my favorite things about being a mother. I don't like being peed on either, but most of the point with babies, it's just mostly water at that point. So it's not like a 6 or 7-year-old peeing on you or something, you know. So number 4 thing, I still can't think of number 5. What I don't like about having babies is I don't like my house being taken over by baby equipment. Now, I know you can have a baby and totally not have your house taken over by baby equipment. But I enjoy having multiple places where I can set him down, where I don't feel like I'm constantly having him in the same thing. I like to have his swing. I like to have his bouncy chair. I like to have his entertainment saucer, extra saucer thing. I like to have his pack and plates, where if I want to lay him down, I have blankets on the floor with baskets of toys next to it where we do our tummy time and we practice our rolling over. I have rock. My husband called it, interrupted that video, and he's probably going to call again, so I'm going to try to hurry this up. I have so much equipment, bassinets, cribs, it's just so much equipment. And my living room looks like it's half kid stuff. Not one of my favorite things about having babies. I remember the 5th thing. This might not pertain to everybody, so I'm glad that I left it last. But buying a new car. Most of the time when you have a baby, especially when you're going from like 3 to 4 or even 2 to 3 kids, you need a new car. You need the space. But why does buying a new car have to be so difficult? I mean, you're making a huge purchase for your family. Something that you're going to enjoy. And like, you want to have this be a happy experience. But why do they have to make it so difficult, so stressful? I've been to 5 dealerships. We've tried to buy 3 cars. Every time we just never really make the leap because they're not giving us exactly what we want, so we walk out. But then I leave with the headaches, and I leave with stress, and then I'm not sleeping, and I'm dreaming about it. I hate having to buy a new car. And I'm throwing that in with babies because, frankly, I'm buying a new car because I want babies. I'm prepping for the fact that we want to have, hopefully want to have, a 4th, and at that point we'll need a new car because we barely fit in the one we're in right now. So that's my tag while I do my makeup once again. And I guess that's that. So tag people, do this video, vent about what you don't like about having babies, We're all constantly talking about what we love about having our new babies. But what do we dislike? We're allowed to dislike things. We're allowed that. We can't love everything in this world. So let me know what you think.